What's good, doers? You know what it is. You know what it is. And your boy Kingmil back with another reaction video. Before you get into this, you know what to do with the like button, share button, subscribe button. We're about to get into this. Dave, the boy who played the Harp project. History, first song, James Blake. It should be a good one. Dave, one of the top lyricists in the game, in my opinion. You know, if people were saying that he's a really good storyteller on the TL last night, I don't expect nothing less, bro. You know, I've always thought Dave was a really talented artist who just doesn't miss, rarely ever.
This is God's plan, he said it to me. An angel either side of my bed in a dream, singing, you don't know where you're yet to achieve, and you're destined for some shit you would never believe. Now the garden same size as Adam and Eve's. I got trees, a forest, you better believe. For the bass and the treble, I treble the fee. I can't wish my ex the best, she would end up with me. How can I sleep when there's money to get with the team? You disrespect the 16, your head on the beam. For the lust of the money, the head of the queen. I done shit I didn't think I could ever redeem. I'm from South where they struggle with saying your name, but it's easy when pronouncing you dead on the scene. So when you see me on these stages stepping in clean, I hope
you know it's history in the making. Shall we make it?
yeah. And when they talk on my name in this country, they gon' tell you that I'm already a legend. Strut them that I'm reppin', clean stepping. Bro, you need to forget it. Fuck eco-friendly, my car eco-aggressive. And my ego aggressive, you better leave me a message. Yeah, you done it for a year, but that ain't impressive. I give a fuck about success if it ain't successive, that ain't. City's gonna listen on repeat. Gone a couple summers so they miss me on a beat. It don't matter if she pretty and petite. If she ain't B, she can't even kiss me on the cheek. Mum said never build a house on sand, but I don't think I listen, cause the villas by the beach. And I did it off of beats, I just whip it and I screech. Anytime you see my niggas in the streets,
You know it's history in the making.
That part where he's talking about how his mama told him to never been to sandcastle or whatever. Now he got something by the beach. He don't listen to shit. That was such a fucking bar. I ain't even gonna lie.
Shall we make
Such a bar.
Did I get addicted to life? Well, it's all that I wanted, and it was fun for a while. But history smiles on us now. On to something higher. Now hold my hand close. I'm inspired, and I'm holding on to a version of our lives where you're still mine.
You know it's history in the making. Shall we make it?
my mum told me what my name really means, and the powers just kicked in. Got me thinking back to days when I was a victim to this thing. Thinking I was keeping it balanced, I was even embarrassed. Selling CDs in Paris, but this music gave me everything I need in a marriage. I can't speak sideways on grime, jungle or garage, when I know that it's the reason we managed to make. Don't be a hero, I ain't looking to hurt anyone. I got a clean one and I got a dirtier one. I never see a man late to his own funeral, but I don't see a man show up early to one. I prefer the one that's slim, but I don't mind me the curvier one. Yeah, and I'm coming from the south of the river where the sky's black. If not for the history that we made, they wouldn't like rap. Niggas trying to water down our thing, it's time to fight back. For 70 hours I've been stepping with powers, and it's definitely ours. It's time you mention my name, better know that you're playing with pepper. He borrowed a mill and I told him to pay you, and never knew it was different from the moment we came in. And you can quote me cause I said it verbatim. The woman with me like a Renaissance painting, I'm Michelangelo's David. And anytime you mention me in a statement, you better know that it's
History.
Nah, I'm not gonna. You can't even deny it, bro. Like his wordplay is just super up there. You know, and like it's the thing that's always carried him through too. That's why I respect his pen so much. You know, no matter what the beat sounds like, no matter who he's rapping with, like Dave's always gonna stand out. And I fuck with Dave because that's my older brother's name. 107 months.
But I didn't want to wait down right away. Father God forgive me. It's been a couple years or maybe more that I ain't prayed. Even longer I ain't been to church, God I'm ashamed. Embarrassed in my ways but still I'm asking for your grace. Feel like I've been led astray by the drinking and the spirits that like take me when I write. And the ladies of the night. Most people they got demons, I got angels that I fight. Trying to save me from my plight, I pray I make it to the light. South London where we lie. Abdullah died at 16 and I still feel that same rage. Cause we all getting older and he's still the same age. It's his 27th birthday and this picky's 14. Back when we would all dream. And Stephanie, she lived at 14 and he lived at number 17 and I was number 12. When I used to think that if I skip church I go to hell. So when they ask about grief and how it feels, I know it well. I missed this 10th anniversary in 2024. I know the value of this picture, we ain't getting any more. Then I go and I get angry, God, like why'd you take him for? He was just a baby, all these emotions that I'm feeling, it's the strength I pray for. God, for anyone that's with us that can vouch, I pray for. Pray that I feel less lonely in this house I prayed for. I pray that with this cross that you bear on me, can you look after my mum? She probably used her last prayer on me. Can't let the devil in. There's repentance in the Bible, God remind my exodus. Feel like we was meant for this. Move mountains and boulders. We at the majors where our parents getting older. May they never need a shoulder. I done shit I can't condone. Wrote sermons on my own. I'm in church, more worried about the service on my phone. And on judgment day, are you gonna riot in my sins? Come my nigga, he got cancer and I'm lying to his kids. God, I'm trying but it hits me in my heart. I done lost so many niggas that's been with me from the start. Then I prayed for quick change and I ain't even tried fast. All I ever did was ask. Shattered glass, crucifixes on my chest. Prayed to purchase a protect for my church, he cut a check. How am I trying to pray for Congo with these diamonds on my neck? As a father and as a son, pray that I can show him how to love a woman through his mum, because I never got the chance. And I just want the best for my 3 little nieces that I carry on my chest. I'm praying for my managers and praying for their wives, cause God knows that they're the ones that sacrifice their lives. I would've said their names, but God, you know who I mean. I'm praying for my brothers, God protect us on the streets. I had to steak at Carbone and didn't pray before I eat. It's like I call you when I need you and I don't. We don't speak ground rules. For my niggas found schools back at Lambeth Town Hall, I helped him pray, but didn't know that it was on my downfall. So when I'm ice cold, with no blood inside my veins, numbers on my days, will I say I love this life of rain? I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain. I'm just praying that my purpose can justify my pain. My mum used to creep in my room and put oil on the cross on my head, anoint me and probably read a verse like Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, and maybe Matthew 4. The word is my weapon tonight. If I can't pray for peace, then I just pray we win the war. It's been 26 years, I don't know what I'm fighting for. Well, maybe it's a place to feel your everlasting light. In a world where kids that die get a second chance at life. Christ, I don't know what to say to you. I pray to you, forgive me for the days I had a reason to. And I ain't had faith in you. You did it for the sake of me. And how I've forsaken you, I prayed for new shoes and I used them to walk away from you. You made it out of drugs, swapped the pen for the needles. And I just found a different way to poison my people. You could say it's testimony that I'm telling them a story, but how we selling them, the devil still giving God the glory. Can I pray?
Like this song just, showcases how much of a humble guy Dave is. With all his success, he still worries and, cares for and, puts time out and puts time aside for the people he loves and the people that, are helping him be who he is. Like, that's a rare character trait in this music business, this industry shit. Motherfuckers lose touch with reality in themselves, so it's good to hear him make songs like this. This was cool. No weapons. I don't know if I skipped that song.
No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said,
go check my CV, hunting on her LV Speedy. She got a BBL. If I put that chick on a BMX now, she really, I got it on me. If you see me, Amanda, I'm getting too touchy-feely. Yeah, speaking freely, I left it behind. My people need me and
Life never showed me the T's and C's.
never showed me the decency.
Had no one like Alicia Keys. I've been locked in with no sleep.
Mum said back by the evening, please, we don't need them streets, they're the reason. South London, it's RIPs and freezing G's, and I can for my Jesus peace. There's
Weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? And I said
I'm praying for more life, more money, more success, more stacks for them, yeah, more platinum plaques for them. This didn't happen by accident. Any tongue that rise against me gonna fall, and that's why a man can't chat to them. Wait, I'm talking about minimum spend, rude boy, I'm trying to find out the maximum. Jot that down, been there so I can't pop that down. What you know about mum ain't got cash, so you gotta go shopping in lost and found. Slow down, rude boy, you don't know me. Cut through Southwest on a low key. Cordons on my estate, we doing carpool karaoke. I'm in the middle of the party, but I don't dance. In France, I got a sexy one trying to flirt and distract me from the righteous path. Still want one of them Clermont twins. The allegations are dark, but at least I know she gon' do me and my dog. God forgive me, I don't mean that. Let me face my Bible and sing my psalms. Can't let nobody read my palms. Ain't no none of them pagan beliefs. I just wanna say that I built something I could give to my kids that I gave to my niece. So her name's on a lease, and my mum's used words of the prayers that we keep, and they sound like
weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
trying to find what's left this side of the zones and the guys that we step
And I
inside.
said weapons.
Inside with them.
No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me? I was bugging up bitch on the east side, selling like K on the west side, just trying to graduate. I was backing up bitch on the east side, selling that K on the west side, just trying to graduate.
Hey, no bap.
I was backing up bitch with the weapons. No weapon that's been fashioned against me shall prosper. My niggas had to take a risk and prosper. What's left for me?
Nah, yo, the gym legacy melodies, the harmonies, whatever he be doing, they're always so just like delightful and just great, you know, and extremely catchy. Him and Dave are, can't even call them an underrated duo at this point. It's just, you really just have to be in the know to know. Whenever they get in the studio together, they making magic, you know? It's just one of those things you gotta just be able to understand. But damn, this was cool. It's kind of holy in a way as well. Wasn't expecting that, but like, you know, I'm getting a humble vibe from this album at you know, so far. So yeah, I like what I'm hearing. This shit need a video though. I feel like every Dave and Jim Legacy song needs a video. Like you gotta do the full thing with those tracks. Cool. Chapter 16 featuring Kingmil.
Wag you on the 52nd floor just to take the piss. And somehow we've had to deal with higher stakes than this. You're the reason that I take the risk. Had me on your tour team. I studied you since I was 14. I wanna know what life was like in your teens. We shared dreams. And even when we shared screens, I couldn't get no FaceTime. I got questions like, how'd you do it? Do you have regrets? Like, what's your life like? See, mine was like the sun setting. Pray the moonshine, it's the prohibition, no ignition. Ran for 2 parties, it's the coalition. Rum and Red Bull, like Max Verstappen, but the race is different, taste is different. It's adult dances in my pole positions. Young is dying like they saved the game and could reload the mission. Wearing jewelry, heard they plotting on me when I walk my ends in South London. Something you can't teach, straight on common sense. Eating healthy, can't we trust our guts more than we trust our friends? Many frauds, lot of men fake, lot imitators, innovators. Take that shit to heart like defibrillators. Pa, pa, pa. Mothers shed tears and don't sleep for days, weep for days, and killers celebrate with ID parades. Then you got this C in our face, and this pressure I inherited from you. It sounds funny, but it's true. I loved you on the big screen, but bro, I want you back. Cause what acting game with you, we done lost in
You
rap.
got a lot of years ahead of you. Some years are worse than you and some are better you. If it's not positive, drop it, the streets residue. But keep a piece of yourself when you're selling you. This game ain't for the throne and kings are checkable. It's to be a better you, envy's inevitable. And please take pics with your friends, cause I'm telling you, this industry attention will sever crews, and a sick turns to an addiction of the jealous Jews. Then they diss you again like you ain't fed them food. But if you whip colorins front of desperate youths, you Chris and a Benz, then the devil's due. Them's the rules. You made it, laying it, this bed ain't new. But let's keep it true, you know you're reckless with protects and jewels. Flexers do what flexers do, and steppers do what steppers do. Beef, looking over your shoulder every time you turn keys bout. Turn the other cheek, must the man be the bigger man? I know he's trapped the fire, but that's the massive giants. These be guessing, take it on the chin. You're an Aston buyer, and I'm biased. But my generation got the classic writers. Your gen, that's mostly your pen, you're the rap messiah. You and Simbi, go grab the accolades that they would never give me. But that's the never story, I ain't goated for the glory. Couple trophies in my storage, poor me. Ivan Novello don't rate a man, so be it. I was in 03 on a mic getting lordy. You think you would have flourished in my era at 140? It's great to break jollof with you, swap knowledge. But sorry I didn't make no time back at Troxy. I watched your sound check that day.
He just say jollof like jollof rice. He's got this very woke style flow, but man, am I getting a little over it, you know? And I just realized it's been 6 minutes long. Woo!
Saw a promise that I came to your O2 show. I saw polish, but during all the pyrotechnics, I was pondering like, do you have family politics and problems? Can you ever see when you're just someone's wallet? Have you ever smelled when a cousinship turns rotten, Tommy? Do you ever hear from your brother and start sobbing, Tommy? Have you ever touched a million and felt office, Tommy? Have you ever tasted victory and didn't want it? Those 5 senses will make sense to true bosses. I've got a 6th sense for knowing is truly from it. Bond Street Donny, I know what the same cloth is. I know what the game offers. Raise boffin, make offin, the sunshine till the leg and coffin. Legacy. Would they remember me, Dave?
Well, I guess we don't know, that's why we wake up, go get it by ourselves. And I'd love to tell you yes, but bro, I question that myself. Health, wealth, happiness, all somebody really needs. And some water I could give to my seed. Heart cold like Courchevel, Court Chanel, tortoise shell glasses that I bought this girl told the world. Love, I can't seem to find it. This is shit I do for women, I don't even like them. Bro, I need some guidance.
Diet pro, I ain't no relationship advisor, but all of this defense won't make you striker. God loves a trier, David loves a liar, but even the Harp's half a heart, so I could Cupid fire. Hey, where's she from this time? Do your thing, bro. Every time I see you, new ting, bro. Cause you don't date, you do a lingo.
Big bro, I don't know where you got that info, but that wasn't me. I need that in record and in writing. But still I love the game, it's enticing. I moved out west and it's nice, and these days we
your
driving.
lifestyle bougie. I used to push a silver Porsche with 2 seats. Now the back's cozy, baby seats in an SUV. You know I've been Nige and I never had a goosey.
Blood, what was you eating?
Fried plantain.
You ain't had the pepper suit, G, and it's plantain, but trust me, that's all Gucci. Listen, I was in Jamaica having cow foot soup in the middle of Greenwich like I'm a real ghetto. You touch.
Nah, Ho missed me with that cowfoot soup, but you know what I mean, I'm with the plantain vibes, you know what I'm saying? I was hearing good eats until they started talking about cowfoot soup. Nah, B. Nah, gang.
Time Monday and my Achilles on shoot. I don't fuck with the ganja, still I'm building up a zoo. Got me feeling like I must really have eyes in the back of my head. Range Rover television, the interior red. Fell asleep in the whip, the car, it felt like a bed. I just wanna give thanks for this life.
Look, mic check 1, 2, 3 school dinners. Now we sacked off the Saxa for sea salt living. I'm GoFunding to bring back peaceful villains. Cody's 38 years, that's an evil sentence. Like I don't love you no more. Dave, I used to be married to the game. I'm a husband no more. All these SM7Bs ain't for us like before. Mike, Billy, Jean on that, they just discuss couple wars.
And they shortchange us. Paper chasing all good till it's divorce papers. Newspapers, court papers, they all ride my wheels. They gon' talk about your wants till they divide your wills. That's how family feels, growing up so fast. 26, feeling like our lives on timers. Lines in the face, she getting fillers to hide it. And hoes lying by their age like Nigerian strikers. Sorry, waiter, can I get this food in containers? Had to move, it was dangerous. Seen beautiful places. Bro, I used to have braces. Now it's my driver that's on a retainer. But that's just testament to God and his favor. And bro, I wanted a favor. Let's see each other more. Catch up and make beats. Cause the fans, they miss you. I know the fans, they miss me. Let's make a track about this dinner and the stamp you gave me. And base it on the book of Samuel. Call it chapter 16 if you're down.
So who's gonna get this one then? Alright. That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta listen to the song a few more times to actually catch the story. It really was super long, and I wasn't the biggest fan of Kano's tone. I hear what he's talking about though, but like I'm just not the biggest fan of the tone. You know what I'm saying? But respect to the track though. I don't want to hate. Rain Dance with Tams. Okay, this should be a great one, honestly.
Let's get the party started. See you at the bar, you was hardly talking. That's when I knew that your heart was scarring. Friends to lovers need a part to star in. Like, wait, babe, let me ask your pardon. This ain't Gucci, this is Prada, darling. If you want something, you can ask me, darling. And you started laughing, cause you think I'm joking. But looking in your eyes, that's the best thing. Bright lights giving you the red skin. You was in a bad mood when we stepped in. Girl, you checked out before we even checked in. On the phone, you gon' vent to your best friend, the one who gave me the lecture. But I ain't gon' sweat you, babe, I'm a lecture. Catch up with your boy, undress you, and let me tell you why I'm a blessing.
The way my mind falling away in my heart, I know you feel the same when you're with me. You know I'm all you need. You're where I wanna be, my darling. Can't you see? I love you. I love you. I love you. Feeling to you, say you want me in the mood. Tryna hide my feelings for you. Don't wanna argue, not with you. Tell me why you're so in denial. Hold me close, don't tell me goodnight. Are you down to get me? Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready.
We can get into it, and we can get intimate. The shower when you singing it, better than Beyonce. I like the sound of fiance. You know it's got a little ring to it, and really when I think of it, growing up I didn't ever see marriages. No weddings, no horse, no carriages. I wanna do things different and change the narrative. God knows you are a wild child, beautiful child, I need your help. Looking like you come from the 90s by yourself. My mum's 61 and her favorite line to tell her son is sometimes she wished that she had a girl. I wanna take you back to a time, back to a trip. You had that white wine that I never got to sip, and dinner was a ruin cause you never got the pick. I know that everybody tell me that I'm sick cause
The way my mind falling away in my heart, I know you feel the same when you're with me. You know I'm all you need. You're where I wanna be, my darling. Can't you see? I love me and you, never let me go. Me and you, I tell you 2 times. Me and you, never let me go. Me and you, tell me 2 times. Me and you, never let me go. Me and you, tell me 2 times. Me and you, never let me go. Me and you, tell me 2
I
times.
said lean with it, rock with
Get outta
it.
here, bro.
Your finger, I could put a
Get
rock
outta
in
here.
it. Finger, I could put a rock in it. Bank card, they gon' put a block in it. Said rock with it, bounce with it. The left wrist, I could put my house in it. You wanna bet, babe, I could put my house in it. Paper, I could put my spouse in it. I said shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in it, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and it, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. 5'9", brown eyes, and she in it, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. 5'9", brown eyes.
Damn, that one's going straight to the playlist, bro. It has so many different vibes in it, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, very delightful though, you know. I feel like anything you do with Thames, it's always gonna hit. Dave touching back, you know, on times, touching back to the times where things just weren't like this. You know, he wants to change the narrative for the family. You know what I mean? On some generational shit. That's everybody's goal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can definitely do your happy dance in the rain to something like this. You know, it's a real. I like it. Ooh. Selfish, James Blake, again. All right.
What if I'm selfish? What if I'm the reason behind it? What if I'm overprotected with family because of how mine is? What if I'm jealous? Maybe that's what's making me nervous. What if my effort of pulling you closer, pushing you further? What if I'm selfish? What if the reason they call me the greatest is also the reason that me and you living on different pages? What if I'm too much? What if I settled and I didn't fight? What if my fear of doing it wrong's the reason I haven't been doing it right? What if I'm selfish? What if the kids just wanna be kids and don't wanna live in and out of the news and chill and don't even wanna be rich? And what if I'm so self-centered that I don't even realize what I could miss? And what if I'm falling in the abyss? Maybe it's, maybe it's dark, maybe it's day, maybe it's too many nights in LA. Look at the house, it's sorry and still all of the feelings we hid in the hills. Maybe it's you, maybe it's me, maybe the media or the provoking. Gave you my heart, I laid it bare. Funny you went and you poked it. What if it's better with me out of the way? What if it's better with me out of, like what if it's better with me out of the way? What if I'm poison? What if I'm cancer? What if I'm dangerous and I'm wild? Look in my eyes and seeing a child. What if he's broken? What if he's scared? What if he's ostracized and vilified? See, peace is just an illusion. Ain't got a home, I live in confusion. What if I'm selfish?
Forever, forever, forever. I manage the symptoms forever. You can love how you want. I know to give is no loss. But can you settle for a second and let go of your idea of heaven? I know it's a lot, but it might be all that I've got. I wanna throw myself in, snap off the mask. I wanna clone that sins and a love that lasts. I wanna skate away, go with you to the garage. I wanna give you my life, or at least something to cherish. But what if I'm selfish?
I've done a lot of things I regret, like announcing I'll split on a text. Don't know why, but I still buy gifts for my ex. Watching her stories to see if she checks. I'm a mess, I don't know if my head's in a game. She told me don't mention her name, I'm suggesting the same. I'ma get through the pain, wanna see the sunshine, gotta get through the rain. Bag full of trauma, I left on the train. I'm ashamed for the days that I said that I changed. I'm a cheat, sat in a therapist chair crying like a baby in the middle of a Harley street. Like I'm fighting a sickness that I can't beat, I'm this low. And then I go mad, reflection telling me I'm just like my dad. And this white woman telling me it ain't so bad. Middle of my sentence, she cut me off like, sorry David, we don't have any more time. The appointment till 4 and it's 3:55, bro. I feel like she wouldn't even care if I died. Man, I tried to do this therapy shit, man, I tried to do this therapy shit, bro. I know, wouldn't even say I'm depressed, but I'm low in the Grove, the casino and Edgware Road. I've got too many sins to atone, and a voice in my head like, at this point, bro, you should have been rich, like, at this point, bro, you should have had kids, like, at this point, should have built you a life, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel you're behind, like, look around you, don't you feel like, what if I never find love? Don't know if it's scarier, the four of us two together or being alone. I'm so used to being alone. What if I'm somebody nobody wants? What if I'm damaged, or what if I waited too long and I'm old on me? What if I'm cold on me? What if I cut off the hand that I hold on me? What if I'm rapidly spiraling, tired and jaded? Or what if I'm faded? Or what if anxiety's growing inside me that I might have left all my besties behind me? Or what if I'm scared as I touch 27 that you don't appear in my idea of heaven? Or what if I'm selfish?
Damn, that one gets real fucking deep. I ain't gonna lie. There's a song for everything on this project. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where to start. But I just, oh my god, this next song is 7 minutes, bro. Holy shit.
Look, white fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a
That's
film.
not 10
Hero
songs.
and villain, I'm playing both in a script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading a constant overachieving. I know I ain't as rich as them people with old money, but I didn't know money. They mock me online for speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal with the shit that I see on socials. But How can I stay silent when I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals. The villa in Jamaica, but it's owned by the Chinese. Head to the right beach and they're charging us 5 each. They say the Caribbean paradise, like why leave? But how can I be silent when there's blood on the pine trees? Most of us would sacrifice our soul for the right fees. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. You know what I believe? I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola, did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem, I lied to myself. Jewels that my people died for are a sign of my wealth. My work is a physical weight on my life and my health. The last couple years feel like I've been inside on a shelf. I just phoned Sench and I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself. But when I'm all alone, I won't lie, I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love music, but I question the rest of myself. Like why don't you post pictures, or why don't you drop music? Or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself? 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult. This shit used to be spiritual. We don't need no commentators, we can leave that to the sports. Just listen to the music, why do you need somebody's thoughts? And some of it constructive, but the most of it is forced. And why we counting the numbers, how the music make you feel? I'm just being real.
Talk your fucking shit, bro. Cause a lot of media really, it be niggas with no credentials. Shit, you could put me as one of them. You know what I'm saying? No credentials, really trying to deem what's what in this shit. Nerds, too. Kids that have never been involved in music. They just be in their room. And they're super fans. And they think they control the narrative because they're a super fan. Y'all niggas need to get lives, bro. That ass. Get a life. It's not hard to tell who's a super fan and who know what they doing in this shit. You know? It's like a rapper that rap about no substance. We know the media personnel that doesn't have a real personality or a real goal in mind. They're just dicked out. We know who you are.
White fish on the coast of the Caribbean, my life is a film. Hero and villain, I'm playing both in a script worthy of Oscar and Hollywood nominations. I'm throwing money at women in different denominations and killing the conversation. All them people told me keep grinding, be patient. It's weird being famous, trying to navigate the spaces. Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on a playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America feels so close that you can taste it. 2017 was trying to make it to the Rangers. 2025, I'm trying to make it to the Grangers. How do I explain me and my soulmate are strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages? How do I explain because I'm running out of pages? How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain 2 pounds got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain my feelings on having kids? That it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain my niggas are in the hood and they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could? Cause they rather trap, rob and get it on their own. How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car and it says Serge, but Serge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick? Or why is she calling me when I don't even own a whip? Because my license is revoked. I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain? How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. 52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around. I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting and I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child in this house out in central London I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist?
I got withdrawal symptoms, but they only had ATMs. Sheesh. Oh, God,
In the world, I'm saying Tams. Maybe James Blake or Jim on the day, depends. Let's see who quits now we ain't getting paid again. Yeah. I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth? Never trust a girl who's lock screens a picture of herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself. Cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed. And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself. I'm made from two people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could've really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind. And then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. It made me want it even more, man, it's messed up. I'm still walking around a veil with my chest out. I don't wanna leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out. If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you ask about Dave, they say the best out. Yeah, and I survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel. Yeah, fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Don't even get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that. All I thought about is the song we could give the fans when I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around when my nieces they visit, man.
Oh man, nah, this song keeps getting realer and realer and realer and realer and realer. You know, the tone, like, I don't think this is a reaction album. Like, you definitely don't react to something like this because it's very slow and like monotone. I feel like a little more range in the sonics, you know, the tone. If you just mashed it up a little bit, would have been a lot more of a pleasant listen. But if you just sit back and lock in and you're into the deepness instead of some, like, you know, hit. If you could turn that off and you could just lock in on these words, boy, he's talking.
Bro. The way that I'm living, I figured that I wanna be a good man, but I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing. Still losing.
Go ahead now. Talk your shit, bro.
Yo, my boy, it's Giselle.
Very long track, though. I'm moving on to the next. I ain't even gonna lie. Great song.
He feel marvelous.
Got better towards the end, I would say.
He robbed the man and he feel marvelous. Just shy, only 17, he got that dog in him. I used to see him at my church, it was just margin. We know this kid for kicking ball and he was hard. He could have made a professional, had a trial, we told him you got a chance. My God, we said the streets ain't nothing nice, he said let's see. He's trying to take a trip and put that to the test. He's trying to turn 4.5 into a 9. Divide that shit into decimals, make it stretch. First time I ever met him, I said he's blessed. But if he can't even keep it real with himself, am I shocked if he's lying to me? Ask my young boy what he's trying to be. And he don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't want to kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't want to make friends, he want a gang. And he don't want to stack bread, he want a bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray he feel incredible. He's shy, man, he feel incredible. Just side trapping 22 and 2, he's terrible. He wanna travel to the States, he's ineligible. Said he's a criminal, now he's doing numbers on his phone. Got youngers of his own, a Glock the man and bought him and a Russian of his own. He's got some pagans that he beefs, evading the police. Been going crazy from the day he got released. Cause now he's in a Cali weed, grab a leaf, cocaine, Hennessy. Robberies, bank fraud, OT, enemies. He fuck with Aaliyah, fuck Lisa, Stephanie. And he got some cases we don't know if he can ever be. And he look at us like we some people he can never be. We should've never made our youngest older 17. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better you. All I ever wanted was for you to be a better me. Fuck about salary, just side smoking celery. Started recreationally, but now they do it medically. It's weighing on me, that shit weighing on me heavily. I think about it regularly, just size in the jailhouse. In penitentiary on charges that were meant for me. Facing 10 potentially, but he was just protecting me. Before you think to step to me, just know my youngin' next to me, and God knows. He don't want a good girl, he want a hoe. He don't want a good job, he want a gun. And he don't wanna kick ball, he want a bar. And he don't wanna make friends, he want a gang. And he don't wanna stack rent, he wanna bang. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray God guide him. How my young boy so different, I don't know, but I pray.
This song means so much to, like, that young kid in the streets who has no guidance and doesn't know where to move with his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of the ones that's gonna touch you. I don't expect this to touch the average dude. You know what I'm saying? It's to see the way Dave put that. You know, he got that young hit on his side. You know, you don't know why he like that. Nobody know why he like that. You know, like nobody know what happened to him. It's not what's wrong with him. It's what happened to him. Kind of shit. You know, I got that from my boy Worldwide JP. But like, yeah, you know, nobody know what happened to him. He just like that. And that's sometimes what it is in the streets, you know? Some niggas just like that. Nobody know. Nobody know why. You never know why. That's how they are. Very good track, bro. Very good track. I love this. Ooh. Man, what's up with these songs here, bro?
Yeah.
I guess.
She was 24. Last week told me something you can't be ready for. I'm on the death of our innocence. I'm on the death of her innocence, let the Henny pour. Some weeks ago she was in a cab. I felt sick to my stomach, cause when I listened back, driver was acting all forward, I should've drawn a line. She wasn't worried about it, it happens all the time. All the time, said it happens all the time. A little conversation, that's just all it is. Ask a couple questions and he'll call it quits. He ain't even have to ask her where she lives. She was headed to this venue with a couple friends, and I was working late, said I'd collect her when the party ends. She got into this no phone party. You know the ones where guys have their phones and all the women there don't. I threw one of them last week, so I don't wanna speak. But when I think about this shit, it cuts deep. You see, Tamar, she like my little sis. So when I asked her to explain to me the story, she said this. I caught a vibe with a guy and then from the off, but something was off. Offered me pills and offered me shots and off of my head. Couldn't even say if I was sober or off of my head. I could have danced for days, wouldn't have been no surprise. But let's have a good night. They turn to have a good night when all the men start drinking, and then they feel entitled to more than opinions. You know how that goes, a man come to the girls like, fucking, let me get your snap in it. Add me back in it, fucking, what? What you doing after this? What you want? What's wrong? Why are you moving so stiff? Come back to the AP, what friend, what? Don't worry about her, you ain't her dad, that's long. I follow her home, call her a cab and what? I feel like I seen you before, what? You from Bex, you know Tams, fucking. Are you getting back to ends and I ain't saying that's weird? But it kinda is, she busy throwing up, he's trying to take her to the crib. But that's the culture of the club, right? All games fair, and if she don't like it, why she there? These times she just wanna go home. She don't wanna go alone with no battery on her phone, and all her friends are trying to stay. Cause they're going to somebody's after party in a house that's out the way, and then she blacked out. She was gonna leave with him, but something felt off and then she backed out. When I heard about the time she tried to make her home alone, she said,
At Archway, I got out the car. It's quiet and I'm walking up this long hill. Faint sound, cold chills. I swear I just heard a familiar voice. Inside of the club, outside of the club. Was it that first cab? I swear I know the voice. Think fast, that's my only choice. He's coming up, I hear him running up. I ran and I tripped, I fell and I buckled. My belt in a buckle, my keys in my knuckles. He's grabbing my hair, I'm screaming to stop. I'm hitting him hard, it's turning him on. The burning's gone my body is so cold and frozen in fear, accepting my fate. His hands on my waist, I think that I threw my keys in his face. I ran and he chased. I stumbled on a group of three that were leaving. I ran towards them, didn't notice that my feet, they were bleeding. And that's when I called, praying that you be there recording. The only person that I know who's up at 3 a.m. I sound mad, but if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of watching what you wear because you're worried about making it home. Walking with your phone to your ear and you ain't on the phone. Can't walk on the same side of the pavement alone. Everyone's a fucking good guy and they're making it known, but I'm just making it known that if you ain't a girl, I guess you don't know the feeling of checking the child lock or seeing the air tag. A 5-minute walk home feeling like 5 miles. Maybe if these people would police our cities where they police our bodies, then maybe fucking hell. Maybe every woman that I know wouldn't be stuck as well. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask.
It looks like that flirty cab driver and guys that feel entitled cause you're standing in a section. Short-tempered men, the ones that struggle with rejection. I knew a girl called that was in so deep she thought violence was affection.
Oof. Nah, yeah. This is for them traumatic relationships, you know. Not only that, bro, that story that the Nicole Black, I guess you can call it like a poem or whatever she wrote right there for that little part, that little segment, you know, about, you know, the traumas and the trials and tribulations women deal with, you know, and how unsafe it is for them out there in this world. Like, it's kind of crazy, bro. You know, that's why I do everything in my power to never come off as a creep. I refuse. I ain't gonna look at you. I ain't gonna say nothing to you. I ain't gonna holler. I ain't gonna nothing. Probably ever. I got a destination to be.
You know, some women wouldn't want a man's help because so many of them want the same reward for their protection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. It looks like that kid in the group chat that jokes about, and he won't ever stop because there's no one to correct him. And he might even do it because the system will protect him. Algorithm gonna find some people just like him. They hate women too, okay, yeah, fuck it, let's connect him. Homicidal, femicidal shit on their suggesting. Somebody just asked you on a date, it was your dentist. He just went downstairs.
Oh, nah, he talking about shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. She's starting to get a little deep, a little third eye, you know what I'm
Got your
saying?
number from reception. Used to be nice, I don't remind him of his little girl. 2 weeks later, he wants a sexual connection. Danger doesn't look like no killer in a mask. Who you even talking to? Women hunted down by the people they say reported to. Honestly, I wouldn't have the solitude or fortitude. Try and humanize you, she could be somebody's daughter, you. As if that's the reason that them fellas shouldn't slaughter you. God forbid that they offend the people you're belonging to. Objectify you just the way I do in every song. Tomorrow's never wrong. Can't trust guys, she never lied. No men aside, the femicide. The cat calls, the long stares, the kind words, the lines blurred. Call her out, impersonator. Who know a victim, don't know a perpetrator. Am I one of them, the men of the past? Who catcalled, I spoke in the bars. I'm complicit, no better than you. I told stories of, got sit on the fence. That's hardly an option. You either part of the solution or part of the problem.
Bro, what the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, this was a real deep record, you know what I'm saying? Just about, you know, real trauma going on in this, and just, you know, yeah. At the same time, it is a mouthful, and it is a lot to listen to. It's a lot to take in all at once. Pause. But I see where they're going with it, and I like how every song drastically moves into the next traumatic or anxiety, like realistic, relatable experience, you know, song by song. I like that. The boy who played the harp.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? In 1940, If I was enlisted to fight for the nation, or in 1960, if I had to fight for the rights of my people and lay down my life on the line so my grandkids could live a life that's peaceful, would I be on that? Would I be front line? That's what I'm thinking. If I was alive in the 1912 and the Titanic and it was sinking, who am I saving? Am I fighting women and children, or am I waiting? I wonder. What would I do in the next generation? Battle of Kabbalah. If they captured me for the sake of my father, would I stand on my honor like Hussein did and then tell them to make me a martyr? Would I get smarter? Forgive my oppressor, stick to the creed. If I got locked inside like Nelson Mandela but never was freed, I see a white man dance to rumba. Ain't studied Patrice Lumumba, but get on the stage and sing like Sumba, like Jaja Jaja Sumba. Fuck it. I wonder, what would I do in the next generation? Would I fight for justice? Is it the reason my mum named me David? How can you be king? How can you be king? Don't speak for the people. Them man try draw me out and compare like me and these niggas are equal. I'm a black man and this bozo saying my music's socially conscious, while the man them trolling responses. This world's gone totally bonkers. I sometimes wonder, what would I do in the next generation? But I'm knowing the answer, cause what am I doing in this generation? Afraid to speak, I don't wanna risk in my occupation. We got kids under occupation. Our parents, they wouldn't get that. The people that died for our freedom spoke on justice, couldn't accept that. I talk about the money in all my accounts, so why don't I speak on the West Bank? Remember, growing up prejudiced, the damage 7-7 did. Extremists and terrorists, I was afraid of the Taliban. Can't speak out on illegal settlers, now I'm afraid of a shadow ban. What would I do in the next generation? Critiquing African leaders for selling our country's natural resources to the West for peanuts. If they don't hear, they'll feel us. I question what I'm alive for. And can you say you're alive if you ain't got something you're willing to die for? What am I willing to die for? What am I doing in this generation? I get in my head sometimes. I feel like I'm in despair. That feeling of total powerlessness. I get that sinking feeling that good ain't defeating evil. I put their pain on vinyl but feel like that shit ain't moving a needle. Retweeting people, raising awareness. In all fairness, ain't gonna bring Chris back to his parents, but there's no other option. It's a process, gotta stand and protest. Cause they want man silenced, cause they want man dead, or they want man hopeless. In the next generation, I spoke with my ancestors in the night and I showed them. They spoke with tears in their eyes for the brothers they lost and said it was progress. How can it be progress? I asked them, confused, disgusted. They said, David, just so you could fight us, you know how much suffering touched us. And you got a chance, we come from a time and a place where you couldn't get justice. Had to find peace in the fact that we all answer to the one that we trust in. And in our generation, we did do peaceful protests just like you. Burnt buildings just like you. Did boycotts just like you. Sat in a hostel powerless, did feel powerless just like you. And I know that it may sound strange, but we made some change and we're just like you. I know that you question your character. I know that you suffer in silence. I know that it don't feel right when you go to the club in Victoria Island. Cause how can you dance in a club there's 100 people begging outside it? I know the sins of your father. I know that you're desperate to fight them. So step in your purpose. Speak for your people, share all your secrets. Expose your emotions. You might not see, but there's people that need it, never demand it. And if God can grant it, manifest it and receive it. Your name is David, and that covenant's sacred. You got a promise, so keep it, deep it. That man talking the thing, but I bleed it. Man wanna speak on the scene, but I've seen it. Tried in the fire, but I get some anointed. Kano passed me the torch, I received it. God told me I'm the one, I believed it. Shout hollow man, cause you helped me achieve it. I'm the youngest of my brothers. Father, he's the burden on our mothers. Give these niggas money, see their colors. Don't mix me with them, I'm not the one. Grind and miss the summer when it comes. I'm Abraham, I sacrificed the son. Where I'm from, they sacrifice the son. Hold up, I ain't finished, I ain't done. My ancestors told me that my life is prophecy. And it's not just me, it's a whole generation of people gradually making change. They ain't a greater task, shift that, make a name, make a start. They'll know what they're facing when they ask. With the will of David in my heart, the story of the boy who played the harp.
Hey, bro, look, man. I feel like when it comes to how relatable this project is, right? It's like, like there are many ways that I can relate to this album, you know? Like the settling down, the doing things wrong, the anxiety, the trauma, like taking that chance and taking that risk while coming from nothing and still being human and having like real feelings. Like, that's something that definitely I took a lot out of from this album. It's also like a very heavy album because he puts so much into these 10 songs. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of quiet, I want to say. due to the fact that he wasn't doing anything like I feel like he wasn't trying to make a hit with this album. I feel like he was really just trying to get a point across, but he really got it across to the point where it was really good, you know, and the only 10 songs made it just enough. I feel like 15 or 12 even would have been extremely overwhelming, especially with the duration of like you got a 7-minute song, a 5-minute song, damn near 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a little much. But yeah, if you're looking for a hit, if you're looking for a big pop smash, you know, maybe it's some jerk shit or some drill kind of sampled out vibe, you're definitely not going to get that on this project. Nah, this is more so like maturity. And Dave, you know, speaking on how he's lasted a couple of years, and you can kind of see why just by keeping it real, you know, like not oversaturating music due to the fact that he's around a lot of people that care. No yes man, you know, real producers, real people who understand how this works and how to grow. You know, you could tell he's got that around him because even though he doesn't do too much, every time he does, you know, it really is actually something. Like the features that he ran with, definitely Tams, Jim Legacy did what they had to do. I got no complaints, bro. No complaints. Songs could have been a little shorter, but that could be because I've been listening to underground shit for a very long time. And he kind of mentioned that and spoke on that as well. You know, like he really touched all points on this project. Like, you know, like there's nothing left to be said for real. When it comes to Dave, I think he let it all out. And yeah, there's no way I'm gonna pick it all up in one listen. You know, definitely gonna have to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be a lot of those, but I feel like a lot of that is to be expected for sure. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments, though. It's your boy Kingmil back with another one. Before you get out of here, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. Peace.